sorry if the lighting is bad. We don't have a light in the living room, but I brought the light from the room to over here, and it's already like 7. But on my Instagram, I said that I've been getting some messages about how we got an apartment, and if you guys wanted to know anything, to let me know, and so I could make this video for y'all that are curious. And yeah, so I'm gonna be answering, well, Juan too, but he's making our nightstand. I'm gonna go through the questions, and I'm gonna read off of what I already posted and then go into more detail if there is any. The first question was if we're living in the Bay, because if y'all don't know, the Bay Area is super expensive for not even like worth it places. So we're going to move to Sacramento. So we did get the place, but we are not officially moved in. So we're looking to maybe just start staying here in the middle to end of August, since school does start on August 30th. And rent does get more expensive during the summertime. I'm not sure if it's just a Sacramento thing, but the rent was before summer started for a studio in this apartment. It was 1,280, I believe, around there.
For just the studio?
Yeah, just the studio. And the 1 bedroom was 1,480, around there too. And now it's 105.50. That's what we paid. But a little bit before I applied, it was like 1,505. But we couldn't do that because the move-in date was too close. Second question was if we could give some tips. If you guys didn't see my Instagram story, like, this is how I did it. I did like little pictures that were kind of related to the question, and then little comments here. So we advised to look for places 2 months before you want to move. That's what worked for us. We started looking in February, and then told them like, oh, we don't want to move till August though, and they said to look a month before August, since that's when everything will be available. So it pretty much depends though on the place. Like, you could ask, you could still look at it, and if you like the place, then just keep an eye on it, and they'll let you know like, oh, you should apply during this time, because that's when they'll see when people either renew or don't renew their lease. A big thing is having a savings and a checking account, and just to save money, do not waste it. For your savings, you always want to have more money in your checkings, and if you are taking money from your savings and putting it into your checkings, then you will start getting like charged for that, because you're not supposed to be doing that. So that's my advice, is to always have more in your checkings account. And then if you want to move out too, it'll help, since you're young, we're young. I don't do taxes yet. I haven't had to do them, and so I only had pay stubs, and I don't really have, I have credit, but my mom runs it, and Juan doesn't. He just started his credit card. So having an account helps, so they could see or like ask for your pay stubs if you have a job. My mom, she would always just show her bank statements, so you guys could show that too. And then about not wasting, it like depends if you really want to. If you really want to move out, or you really want something, then just keep saving. Do not buy anything if you do not need it. Only get what you need. If you do move or something, only get what you do need, and try to go the cheaper route. And if you're looking for apartments and it's nice, just make sure you're in your budget range. Everything is in your budget. Like, we had nice apartments that we could have afforded, but we stayed with what worked best for us. Like, we don't need all that. Like, so if we could save like a few $100s, then it's all good. But yeah, that too. Your advice?
Start very early if you can.
Yeah, start early. I've been saving since sophomore year, I think. But I also get child support, so that helps too. But you don't really be paying, so it depends. And then I think that's it. Oh, and then I sell my clothes on the side. You could sell anything on the side because that'll just bring you extra money, so that'll help as well. And I know that some people have a certain view on me because of my family or whatever, but my mom worked her way up too, and I worked my way up too, so nothing was just given to us. We did not have everything from the start. It was not like that. I'm gonna clear up those rumors right now. But yeah, I worked hard for my stuff and it paid off, and so did my mom. And then we also said to look on Zillow and Craigslist. Those are the sites we use the most. And my mom also used Craigslist to find her places all the time. Use filters because that'll help narrow everything down. And then apartments or anywhere will have like some certain requirement. They'll be like, oh, you need to make this much, or oh, if you have a cosigner, you have to have this much. Always have a cosigner. That would be nice if you can. And if it's not just by yourself, then, and you're cool with having roommates, then you know that's fine too. Like if you really want it, like if this is something that you really want, like moving out wise, then you'll have to sacrifice your time, you know, because of course you have to work, and that's basically it. Just keep working, saving your paychecks, and if anything happens, like do not stress. It takes time. Third one was how long did the process take, and about how much is the rent. Like I said, we started looking in February, then we applied the very 1st of July. And also applying for an apartment is very expensive as well. I'm pretty sure it's like the same. Well, over here, like it was basically $50 per applicant, and there's 2 of us, so it's basically $100 just to apply for the apartment. And our process only took 3 weeks, so like a month. It was pretty fast, and it was scary because we had to just put in everything right now. Like I was still working on saving money for this like whole thing, but if we wanted it, we had to get it now. I made the sacrifice of putting in the money right away so we could secure it and have everything down. And oh yeah, for the other question too, me and Juan are splitting everything, so that makes it way easier. Like we're not doing, oh, you buy this and you buy this, because everything together in the end, if we split everything evenly, we're gonna be saving on both ends, right? Mm-hmm. So yeah, if you do want to move out and if it's not by yourself, then I think splitting everything is the way to go, unless like you want to do it by what they're using, like water or something, because obviously if they're using way more and your bill is high, then they should be paying. That's what I think, right?
Yeah,
that makes sense. But like everything else, just splitting everything, that'll make it easier. And then you don't have to like be like, oh, I don't have money for this right now, I don't have money for this. Like if someone could just pay it full out right now, and then you could just send the money later, because that's what we're doing, and that's easiest, and it's working very well. And then also, like I said, our rent is $15.50. I also got a question or like a comment of advice on moving in with your boyfriend. This is for me. This is me time. But I included in Instagram that at first, like this is true. Like at first I was just thinking of it like as we're going to the same school. So I was like, we're moving in with each other for school and it's cheaper. Like if we were to go to a dorm, we would be spending way more money. So that's how we worked. I don't think it's hit me that like I'm gonna be moving in with my boyfriend. And my mom says that it is what young people do, and to try it out, and if it doesn't work, then we just gotta come back home. I added that communication is key. Like I will always stress that. I know everybody always stresses that, even though nobody does that. Nobody communicates because they're too prideful sometimes, but eventually we're able to. So yeah, and we also know each other's stories and what we want. Since we know what we want in life and it's the same, it's easier for us to like be together and like do everything that we want to be. If you guys are thinking about moving in with your significant other, go for it, as long as there's like some similarities off the bat. Like if there's not, then obviously it's not gonna work, because if you guys are living together and like you don't value the same things, or like you guys are completely opposite as to like how you are in your separate homes, then it might be more tricky. But if it doesn't work out, then you know, if you're able to, just go back home. But if it really really doesn't work out, then you know, maybe it wasn't the right time. Not to be sad or anything.
Listen to them. And what they have to say.
Okay, Juan says to listen, for the bros out there, Juan says to listen to your girls and hear what they have to say. See, that's it. Communication. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah.
Like, it's easier said than done, though. It really is. I also added, if you guys want a video on relationships, because I added that we feel pretty knowledgeable. From my past and from Juan's past, we kind of like merged together, and like we know a bunch of stuff, like not what's not okay for us, what is okay for us. So if you guys want a video on that, since we have only been with each other for a year, I know like it might seem like we've been together forever. Plus we're moving into each other already, making big moves. We're successful for our age. We're already moving out. Like, we got our stuff pretty planned out well right now. So if you guys want a video on that for the couples out there, then we could share a little knowledge if you're having a little trouble. But yeah, that was all the questions. Oh my god, I forgot to mention, but if you're not like religious, then it's fine. But I believe that Jesus did help me. God did help me, because I did pray for this place, and I was like, please, 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 you know. So, you know, he listens. He really does. And, you know, just, just, oh my god, he's so mean. I forgot what it's called, but people be like writing what they want over and over again. And supposedly, like, it's supposed to. And we've been investing in crystals. So, you know, maybe our crystals are helping us. Always good things will come if you are a good person. I do not stress this enough. We paid off. So that's just some little advice too. Maybe that'll work for y'all. If there is more questions or wondering, leave them in the comments. Or if there's anything that you want to know specifically more about, then, you know, just put everything in the comments. Like, I will listen. I love telling stories. And I will talk to y'all anytime with Juancho right here. But yeah, nothing to add. Okay, I hope that this was helpful and that you like this. If you want more, just let me know. Let me know anything that you guys want, any type of videos, and I'll try to. What? I'll try to make it happen, because I'm that type of person. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, you know, give it a thumbs up. Comment, like I said, subscribe, please. And yeah, thank you guys again. And thank you guys for asking questions. And I do acknowledge that we kind of got it easy right now. It's probably won't stay like that, but for right now, yes, not everyone is going to be the same. Juan's gonna come to say bye. Thank you. Bye.